Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. You know, on Sundays, I like to flow. I like to have a bit of a conversation, but do make this a two-way conversation. If something lands from the conversation today or you want to add to the conversation, do leave it in the comments below. I am still in Austin. I'm in Austin until tomorrow, and then I fly out to LA for 3 days, and then I'm finally back home, which I am looking forward to. I love traveling, but I always love coming home. You know how it is. I do want to have a conversation today about why so few people win, because I want you to be one of those few that win. Now, I do think winning is available to everybody. I actually don't even question that. Anyone can win. Insert whatever game you want to play. You're probably playing the financial game if you're on this channel and you want to become an investor or an entrepreneur, or you want DeFi income. But think about physical, think about mental, think about spiritual, think about whatever that may be. And which is why I love having these Sunday chats, by the way. I think these conversations are more important than the what project, what pool, what token, what coin, what's the strategy, what's the tactic. Because oftentimes we even know what we need to do and we have the tools and the resources available to us. For example, 95% or more of New Year's resolutions fail. I don't think I've done that in like 12 years. I haven't played that game because 12 years ago, I saw people setting New Year's resolutions and I was setting New Year's resolutions myself. And I'm like, everyone's failing. This is a flawed game. This isn't working. What if I start doing New Year's resolution every month? What if I do it every week? What if I do it every single day? Review the vision, expand the vision, set my goals, set my targets, see my strengths, see my weaknesses, just review. It takes 5-10 minutes. I do it every single day. Every week I'll do a thing on Sundays, usually Sunday morning, which is probably why I like having these conversations, because these are kind of the days where I do this work. I review the targets, review the goals, review the vision. Am I headed in the right direction? What new things did I learn about myself, both strengths and weaknesses? What new information do I have? Am I moving closer? Am I moving further? Am I moving sideways? Or am I moving in the northern direction towards true north? What do I not see? What am I committing to? And then every month I do a big one. And then every quarter I do a big one. And like, by the time New Year's is around, I'm already like, I don't even think in the year in that sense. It's so limiting. And so New Year's resolutions, most people set them, they buy the shoes, they want to lose weight, they buy the outfit, they get the gym pass, they get the trainer, they get everything they need. 2-3 months later, they're no longer in the game. Why? They have everything they need available to them, yet they don't get the result. And to me, that commitment and that saying that you're committed to that thing you want is not just like a once a year event thing. It's a daily commitment. You're not always going to be on. I fall off. But because I'm doing this every single day, I can catch myself when I'm off. I can assess like what got me off. Oh, when I hang out with those people. Oh, when I do that. Oh, those habits. They throw me off. Oh, when I'm bored, when I'm anxious, when I'm stressed, I start opening the fridge. Interesting. Let me dive into that. Why, when I'm emotional, do I do that? What emotions do I still have to work through? Or, oh, when I'm with those people, I start doing this and I get off my goals. Interesting. It's gotta be. So many people say they want to achieve something. I think I can almost guarantee that everyone at some point is like, I want to be financially free. I don't want to worry about money no more. And then the weekend comes and they do the exact opposite of what they say they want. Why? Why do we do that? Because making that insane commitment, oh, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to become financially free, I'm going to manage my money better, I'm going to invest in these things, I'm going to invest in DeFi, I'm going to invest whatever. In my mind, it comes down to two things. They're doing it once, and then they're building a bunch of momentum in like a moment of insane decision. I mean, Tony Robbins talks about that stuff all the time. And then 3 days goes by, 7 days goes by, 14 days goes by, 2 months goes by, and they've lost that momentum. They haven't revisited. And two, complete lack of community. They're doing it alone. I white-knuckled it alone for a decade. Till my late 20s. Then I did not get very far. When I got committed to getting around community and joining community. By the way, this isn't some pitch for the UIG, although I know what we built is like the best community in DeFi at a price point. We wanted to make it accessible to anyone. We work very hard on attracting high caliber individuals who are fully committed. So when you get in there, the bar is high. We raise the bar as a team on ourselves. That trickles down into the community, and community members hold themselves at a high bar. But you do not have to join us, but join something. Because doing it alone, which most people are doing, is a recipe for, you can't willpower through some of the days. You just can't. I'm in multiple communities because I know I can't do it alone. I've given up that part of my ego that says you can do it alone, Lucas. You know, it's self-made. No one's self-made. Nobody. It takes people. It takes community. And I could throw in their environment as well. Their environment is not, to me, it would be easier to just change your environment. For instance, you want to get in shape, just get around people all the time who are in shape. Change your group. That could mean hanging out in different places. It could mean hanging out with different people. It could mean going to a different part of the city more often to like hang out with those people, get into a different environment. It could mean cleaning up your fridge, cleaning up your workspace. I left my hometown when I was like 20 because I knew that environment wasn't going to be, was pushing me further away from where I wanted to go. I had to move into a whole new environment. Now, I know that's not available to everyone, depending where you are and what stage of your life you're at. You don't have to move, but you can put a bigger effort into controlling your environment. The people in your environment, the things in your environment. Even like how you have your office or your room or your place set up. If it's always messy, like why do so many success manuals say, wake up, make your bed? It doesn't have anything to do with making the bed. It means like get your shit straight. If you're in a chaotic environment and your car is a mess and things are exploded everywhere and it's like, it's going to be really hard to not have a chaotic life. To have a chaotic mind. Do you see, please tell me you see how you do one thing is how you do everything. How you do the little things dictate the results you get in the big things. I want to make $1 million. Okay, cool. But we got a lot of foundational work we have to do first. I want to build a 25K or 10K a month DeFi portfolio and to be an investor, professional investor. Okay. But we got some fundamentals to work on first. Are you the person who could live that life, who could maintain that result? That's for you to answer. I know for me, the next level of my life, I'm working on the fundamentals so I could be the person who can maintain, and my vision is massive for the next stage of my life. Multiple companies, multiple investments, and a fund. So people can invest alongside us. There's upgrading that I still need to do in my leadership abilities and how I show up even in my own life for myself, my consistency in some areas of my life. I'm not bigger than it. And if somebody came around and said, hey, great, here's multiple companies, here's everything you wanted. How quick, think about that. If someone gave you exactly what you want right now, how quick, how long would it take for you to F it up? I am so grateful that I'm in the process and in the journey of the becoming. Because what I have found, and I've seen this in my own life, and I'll end it here, maybe you've seen it in your own life, is if you got something prematurely and you weren't yet ready for it, it was actually a curse, not a blessing. It was not a gift. It was a curse. It created more problems in your life than you could handle because you were not yet the person. Think about some of the problems that you were probably facing 8 years ago and that you've overcome. If it happened again, you'd be like, oh, that's a small deal. You've grown as a human. But if you threw me into the CEO of like some insane company with thousands of employees, I would probably crumble under pressure in a short period of time. throw me in the White House and like tell me to run. I know we're all just like, oh, we love hammering on politicians, and I'm not political at all, nor do I care. But you throw me in the White House and y'all's gonna hate me because I don't know what I'm doing, and I probably would buckle under the pressure very quickly. I'd be getting replaced or whatever they call it when you get booted out of office. There's a time where you're sowing the seeds, and there's a time before you can reap the rewards. Be in the process, but just take it seriously every single day. Grow a little bit, 1% better every single day. You'll be amazed at where you'll end up. So passionate about this stuff. I hope something landed. Do leave it in the comments. I'm going to let you go. A couple more days travel, and then I'll be home. I hope you're enjoying this YouTube channel. If you are, subscribe to this channel, like this video, hang out on these Sunday sermons, Sunday chats. They've become a really enjoyable part of creating content here, where I get to sort of share the things that I'm working through personally. And Sundays is such a great time for me because Sunday mornings is when I do that deep work. And so I'm just always filled with inspiration by the time I hit record on these videos. So I hope this served you. And with that said, again, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll leave some videos more DeFi related for your viewing pleasures. But there's a playlist on this YouTube channel that's all mindset stuff. It's time to level up. That's the missing piece for a lot of people, and they don't want to hear it. So I'm just going to keep hammering away at it until you're ready to hear it. Mindset first, everything else second. Appreciate you. Peace.